Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be continuing reading the entire Bible by, obviously, Sibling Rivalry is going to be our next one. If you remember, they were Aaron and Moses and sister all are getting into a bit of some, arguing. So this is based on Numbers chapter 12. Let's go and get into this. Alright, after all these years, Aaron and Miriam are tired of always following the command of their little brother Moses. Why does God favor him, as they question them? You're right, Miriam. It's time that we have a talk with our little brother. In anger, they go to Moses. We're tired of having you run everything, Moses. Do you think you are the only one who can speak for God? Didn't God call Aaron to be the high priest? And don't forget, I'm a prophetess too. Before Moses can answer, God calls the three of them to the tent of the meeting. I have always spoken to my people through dreams and visions. Moses is the first prophet I have ever spoken with face to face. And you imagine how kind of terrifying this would be. So they come, there, and then God's thundering voice comes to them, because he's always spoke to them in dreams and things like that. Even Samuel later on and stuff like that, you'll see that as well and stuff. But Moses was the first person he had spoke to, his face, like he'd talked to him, like I'm talking right now. As he explains to him, doesn't that tell you something? Don't you think you should be afraid to disrespect my chosen deliverer? Then the cloud disappears. When Miriam and Aaron look around, they get the shock of their lives. Miriam discovers that she suddenly has leprosy, the disease that the Israelites dread most. Oh no, why did I speak against Moses? Help me, help me. We were wrong, Moses, but don't hold it against us, please. Can't you help Miriam? Only God can heal her, Aaron, but I will pray for her. And this right here should just go on. We should love God, honor him, respect him, but we should fear God. God should be the only one we fear. He is all-powerful and all-loving. You should not fear any man, any demon, or devil on this anywhere. You should have no fear in your heart, but for God. Because of what he might do to you, shall you disobey him. Even like this, they disobeyed him. He gave her leprosy. Leprosy is a horrible disease. I believe it makes, I think it makes like your skin and stuff like that fall off and, very itchy. And I think it can eventually lead to death, of course. But, very horrible disease. Nobody wants to be around you and stuff. So, it's just anything God can do in your life. That's what you're fearing. Heal her, oh God. I beg you. God agrees to heal Miriam, but first she is banished from the camp for 7 days. So he banishes her from the camp for 7 days, and then he heals her. On the 7th day, Miriam returns. As high priest, Aaron accepts her back into the camp. I have learned my lesson, Aaron. My selfish pride was a sin. So was mine. We should never question God's wisdom again. Lesson learned. Like any father, God teaches us all lessons, and that. So he had to, first of all, explain to him the situation, and then even give her leprosy to show them, what they were doing really was sinful, and it was wrong of them to question that. God had chosen Moses. He didn't choose them. He still blessed him. Aaron was a high priest and stuff like that. So, he still gave them high honor and stuff. But Moses was the one he chose. God's not gonna. You should not question God, or we may not understand it, but we should not get angry at his choice, because he is God. He's the Almighty. He never makes a wrong choice. So, just think about it that way. And love your siblings. I know sometimes it can be hard. Everybody argues, but God gave you a good family, and he gave you a family. Love them, respect them, take care of them, and, never abandon them. And do your best to always resolve, conflict in the best way you can. Especially prayer would be the best, the best option for that, really. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something new. As always, take it easy. God bless, and I'll catch you guys next week.